It's been said that behind every great team is a great head coach. This is the story of one of those coaches.
Hey everyone, my name is Kerry. I'm the head women's basketball coach here at St. Joseph's College.
On August 4th, 2020, Kerry Connolly was hired to take over coaching duties of the St. Joseph's College women's basketball team.
So my basketball background, I played a little bit in high school, but was limited. I was not very good. Struggled with 2 knee injuries. Kind of went right into coaching. My family's a big basketball family, so I was going to hang around my cousins playing, and then that kind of steered me right into coaching.
Okay. So how would you describe your coaching style and how the players responded to that?
My coaching style is, people have said that I'm like a player's coach, which can sometimes get misconstrued of like I'm easy to play for, or I kind of let things go. But I still have a standard. We still have a standard. But I think in my history of coaching, I've realized that being a college athlete is very difficult. You're balancing a lot of different things. So I'm definitely a little bit more attentive to all of that stuff. And so I think that's kind of why I lean a little bit more on the player's coach aspect of things, but that's just the way I am. So.
This is so bad.
We'll just keep rolling.
Okay, yeah. All right. What I've seen is he pushes the girls. He wants what's best for us. If we mess up, he still, he'll yell at us, of course, but he does it in a positive manner and makes sure that we become better. Yeah.
Coach Kerry brings a lot of energy to the court and to our team. He is always willing to help us out with anything, and he really is bringing us to some next level in order to win a Skyline championship.
You know, Coach Kerry has a lot of energy and a lot of passion, and that's really what we saw throughout the interview process. The other piece of it was we had a lot of people call on his behalf, and a lot of them were young ladies who have played for him in the past. And each one of them just talked about how positive of an experience they had playing for Coach. And that carried a lot of weight for us. Over the years, we've had some successful players come through the program, but we've struggled over the past few years. And you know, so we're very excited about what we're doing with the program right now.
So far, we'll see. Everything that I'm doing this year is kind of a test to see how we do. I've never been a head coach before, so I'm just going with what I think may work. I hope it does. It may not, and then we have to kind of adjust and do some different things. But I think our players have at least reacted to that style of coaching pretty well.
Past coaches, they don't really correct you, so if you're doing something wrong, he'll take the time to correct what you're doing to make sure you're doing everything correctly.
Practices are a lot more competitive. Coach Kerry is different because he is really bringing out the best of each and one of us. He's looking at our strengths and working on our weaknesses so that we can have a more successful season.
Under Coach Kerry, the Golden Eagles have gotten off to a 7-3 start during the first half of the season. We asked Coach Kerry if he is satisfied with that start.
Satisfied? No. Pretty much never satisfied, but I'm happy with where we are 10 games in.
Coach Kerry's aggressive mentality has placed higher expectations on the players and the team as a whole.
For me, I'm trying to become a better player. I'm trying to do my best to win the Skyline because I know the team has never made playoffs before, so that's what we're trying to do. Personally, I want to become a better ball handler. Doing a lot of skill is obviously good, but for the team, we work hard every day and want to, win the championship.
So ultimately, our goals for the season is to win the Skyline Championship. I think we have all the pieces for that. A personal goal of mine is I would like to reach 1,000 points this season. I have worked really hard to get as many points as I can, and that's one of my big goals before I leave here. So,
I think we have a pretty good shot of making it to the playoffs this season. I know if he has anything to do with it, we'll be there in the sense that he's a really competitive guy. And like I said, he pushes the team. But at the end of the day, it comes down to the players. I know he's going to get the most out of them day in and day out. So I think we have a pretty good shot.
Coach Kerry wants us to win. He knows we can win, and he has all the faith in us that we will win a Skyline Championship. So I think that his desire and his will to make us better are all things that are going to help us win the championship.
Despite that the SJC women's basketball team has yet to make the playoffs, they have a postseason appearance on their mind.
Just normal, like we do better when he's like screaming at us because it makes us try harder and do our best.
Coach Kerry's presence as a player's coach has improved the culture of this team.
My favorite part of coaching this team and pretty much any team that I coach is really just like the relationship with players. They're always around. They're always in the Danzy Center. They're always just popping in my office just to whether talk. Most of the time it's not about basketball, but just to talk and kind of go through their day and whatever's going on with them.
You know, we're pretty excited about what we're seeing so far. I think he has a certain brand of basketball that he likes to play. And, you know, I enjoy watching him coach. I enjoy the energy of the girls on the basketball court. He seems to push them, and I feel like he's getting the most out of every player. So we're really excited about what we're seeing.
With our new coach, yeah, there's definitely a big change. We've added a lot more girls that are of high value to our team. They are all assets and we need them. So bringing in those girls that he did, that helps us all in all. But he also just brings a lot of energy, like I said. Like we are all on the same page and we want to win.
Before the season started, we hung out a bunch of times to make us feel welcome. We did a bunch of activities. Not sophomores, oh my god, I had to edit that out. Upperclassmen, they make us feel very welcomed. When we're like down ourselves, they always have talks with us to push us harder. Yeah.
With the Golden Eagles off to such a good start already, Coach Kerry has one final message for his team, and that message is to play with confidence.
One thing that I talk about a lot with our team, and I think just in athletes in general, is confidence, especially with our team here. I think for whatever reason, a lot of student athletes between like ages of 18 and 22 really struggle with confidence. So we try to implement that as much as possible. I'm a really confident person, so hopefully it kind of sheds onto them a little bit, but that's one message that we talk about a ton.